Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. More on them later. It smells so good. So good. Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Elias, and in today's video I'm going to be bringing you guys my August TBR. You guys need to know what TBR stands for. It stands for to be read. All of the books I want to read for the month of August. At the time I'm filming this, I have already read and completed 3 of the books on this list, or the books mentioned in this video. So you're actually going to be seeing a couple stacks of books that I'll be doing for a couple secret TBR videos. I'm pretty sure they'll be self-explanatory. There'll be one genre of books that'll be very obvious as to, what I'll be reading. So yeah, I'll have that going on for me. But before we get into the TBR, I just want to show you guys the books I've actually already read in the month of August so far. First up, we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This one is a book that we read for the Late Night Book Club, and I was going to do a reading vlog about it, but in the end, I decided not to put myself through that torture and just read it, finish it, speak it in the live show, and then never talk about it again. At the time that this video is out, you can actually go and watch our full thoughts and reviews regarding this book, because we have things to say regarding this book. I mean, in my opinion, perhaps one of the worst books I've ever read so far this year, maybe of all time. You can literally head on to the live show, which is the previous video before this one. So the next set of books is the Tawny Man Trilogy by Robin Hobb. So I actually read and completed the second trilogy, the Light Ship Trader Trilogy, and I fucking loved it. I made a whole separate video talking about that trilogy, as well as the previous trilogy before that. And this one is the third set of trilogy in this whole series called The Realm of the Elderlings. It's a lot, I know. So many of you guys on Instagram are wondering where I got these editions from. And these are from Book Depository. I know that you can also get them on Amazon as well. And guess what? I've actually went ahead and already completed the first 2 books in the trilogy already. Both were roughly around 600 pages or so. This one, Things We Never Got Over, also around 600 pages. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. In the first week of August or so, I've read around 1,800 pages. I mean, that's a pretty hefty feat on its own, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, that's all I want to say regarding the books that I've read so far. Not too sure if I want to make a separate video talking about the third set of the trilogy. I might do it just for myself regardless of views or engagement, because when it comes to like separate book reviews on BookTube, they tend to get like the least amount of engagement and likes, but that's not what I'm really striving for. I'm making these videos for me because this series in general is just one of my all-time favorites. There's just so much to just talk about and go over and just take in. I might do a video on these, but we'll see. And I'm actually hoping to get through the last and final book in this trilogy by the end of next week. So we'll see. It's also around 900 pages or so, but I'm really excited to get into it. Also, speaking of fantasy, since I'm on like my fantasy binge right now, so many of you guys have insisted that I also read Jade City by Fonda Lee, just because you guys have said that it has similar aspects in terms of like world building, character development, politics, and so I'm pretty much here for all of that. And plus, I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this whole trilogy in general anyways. This one has also been on my TBR for a while now, but this might be the final push that gets me to read this series. So, alright, so there are 2 secret TBR stacks in this video, and so the first stack is comprised of these set of books right here. First, we have Swimming in the Dark, Klara and the Sun, and finally, Queenie. Also not shown, but it belongs in the stack. A book that I have already read and absolutely loved is On Earth Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. So yeah, this is really exciting because this will be my first reading stack, reading from a celebrity, if you will, their favorite recommendations. They also recommended a bunch of books besides these, but luckily for me, these were the books that I already owned and have, so we shall see. I'm very excited. I'm also not reading every single book they recommend, just because that'll take me forever and it is just way too much. So far I'm just choosing 3 to 4 books to read from that list. If you guys can figure out already without researching, then kudos to you. Hopefully that video will come out either at the end of this month or early next month, because I have to get through these edits and just, talk about them. So we'll see. All right, so before we get into the final stack, I went ahead and picked up Zodiac Academy This one is by Carolyn Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I actually went ahead and picked this one up because of all the buzz and all the hype that it has gotten over on Book Talk. I know that this is a seriously heavily beloved book over there. And so I first saw this over some discourse over on Book Twitter, and I was curious. And also, simultaneously, I began to see this book being recommended all over TikTok. I mean, this is like the first book in like a huge series, and so I decided, why not? Why not do a video where I read some of Book Talk's most popular and beloved books? And so here we are, because actually, this was the first one right here, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. And let me tell you, I mean, just go ahead and watch the live show because it pretty much has all of my thoughts and feelings regarding this book. I decided not to make a reading vlog for this because I literally see no point where I'm going to be saying the same things, and the live show is on my channel. But for Zodiac Academy, I actually do plan making a separate video just talking about this book in general. So we'll see. Please let me know if you had actually read it, if you had liked it. I am extremely curious to know your thoughts. Knowing my general audience of my subscribers, you guys, I feel like this is the type of book I generally don't even read or reach out towards. So this will be very interesting. Who knows, it could be a new favorite, 5 out of 5 stars. We'll see. Alright, so before we get further into the video, a message from today's video sponsor from Future Elias. Squarespace gives people a powerful and beautiful online platform from which you can create your website, connect with your audience, and generate revenue through gated members-only content. There are so many creative frames, templates, and themes to choose from. It's all super easy and engaging to use. You can essentially create a community on your Squarespace website with fully integrated commenting system that supports comments, replies, and likes. From there, you can manage your members, send email communications, and leverage audience insights. Squarespace makes it easy to display posts from your social profiles on your website where you can automatically push website content. You can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace/Elias to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Everything will be linked below, and thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Alright, finally, last but not least, we have the final stack of this secret TBR. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to read and complete all of these books in this stack for this particular month, just because I want to read so many things right now. But this whole stack is comprised of romance books. Popular romance books, I might add. Alright, so I just want to quickly show you guys what's in the stack one by one. First up, we have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Wong. Get a Life by Chloe Brown. Oh, wait, no. Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. The Dreaded Love Deception by Elena Armas. Beach Read by Emily Henry. And finally, last but not least, we have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. And so there we have it. If you guys know me, you've been watching my videos, you already know my reading tastes, right? These are typically the type of books I don't really tend to gravitate towards anymore. Don't get me wrong, I used to read like YA Contemporary back when I started my channel, and I was sort of into like the Colleen Hoover phase back when she had only a few books out. But, however, since I've been single for 27 years, I decided to, why not, give romance a shot so that I, maybe someday in the future, will eventually find romance of my own. So hopefully these books will give me, you know, that spark, that sense of belonging, that missing aspect of romance that I'm missing from my life. I mean, honestly, at this point, who needs romance when I have Pyrrha? So, I choose you any day, baby. And so there you have it. These 5 romance books that I'll be reading soon. I was supposed to get into the stack like early in July, but you know, life happens, and so it just got pushed back a little bit. Also, this whole idea was sort of inspired from Hannah over at A Clockwork Reader, because I saw her romance video and I was like, you know what? Same bestie. I want to give it a try, okay? So here we are. All right, and so there you have it. Actually, you guys can let me know down in the comments below which set or stack of books you guys want me to dive in first, which secret TBR experiment video you want to see first. Originally, I wasn't even gonna mention or even talk about the books in the secret TBRs, just because I kind of wanted to give you guys a surprise. But I'm also making this video to hold myself accountable that hopefully, because I put these books out and showed you guys and said it, that I'll actually read it and do it, you know? Alright, and so there you have it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all soon with a new video. I actually have not made, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. I actually went ahead and picked this one up. Sorry, and also simultaneously, I decided, first up we have the quiz.